If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Shocking images of chaos, rioters rushing past barricades and police up the Capitol steps, forcing their way inside.
Police declared a riot as hundreds threw rocks and firebombs at them.
People are trapped under the rubble.
Violent mobs, stoked and encouraged by the words of President Trump and his allies, stormed the building.
There are reports of explosions, and at this hour, multiple law enforcement officials tell NBC News there are at least 20 people dead.
At least 300 people are confirmed dead and more than 1,800 wounded.
Fight like hell.
We need black patriots abroad.
Shell and Teeter. It's the morning, January 7th. You wake up on some grass. It's about 40 degrees out, but it's dry. Slight breeze.
Good.
And on it, you can smell smoke. Like a lot of smoke. And as you slowly push yourselves up, you look around and realize that makes a lot of sense. Because in front of you, now lying in smoldering rubble, used to be the U.S. Capitol building. And nothing else around you looks like it's in much better shape. There's a line of broken police barricades intermingled with crashed cars. There's a couple of buses and a tank. You can't see anything much past that because the sporadic fires that you see around you are making everything very hazy. All you know is you can vaguely recall being here yesterday to protest the stolen election. You remember marching down Constitution Avenue, and then intense pain just shoots through your head. And
that's I get a lot of random pains in my head.
Your memories seem to match
worse.
The cloudy uncertainty of your surroundings. You try again to remember, but another sharp jolt of pain. Before you can give it too much thought, your phone buzzes. You fumble your pockets, but it doesn't matter, because the audio breaks through like it's an Amber Alert. Somebody you feel sounds familiar says, "This is White Hat 25395. Converge at the art gallery ASAP. Our time is now, patriots." Your memory comes back to you just enough, and you know where you've heard that voice before. And he finishes.
Do you understand that? Serious crap.
Yes. Yes.
And now, you need to figure out what you're going to do next.
Okay.
So there's a hot chick over there, looking like, something I could probably, get some of. So what's your name, baby?
So I do this thing where I'm doing one of these. Like I kind of am disheveled. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely see a guy with something I would describe as a rat face checking me out. So I'm doing one of these, kind of, getting making sure there's no cigarette butts left in my hair, because that tends to happen with Shell.
It does. Yeah.
And
I walk up to Shell and I just start trying to get the dirt off her titties. I'm just trying to brush them off nicely to make sure that those maybe a little downstairs, just to clean her off as clean as I could get her. Because I'm just a nice gentleman trying to help out.
Right.
So
I'm gonna
Shell,
first ask: are you a patriot? Yeah. Are you a patriot? Because we are here for business. Okay.
Yeah. I fucking,
Antifa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Making
No.
sure.
What?
Are you Antifa?
No,
Are you a patriot?
No, I love Trump. What's
Okay. Okay.
What do you?
What the fuck
Do you
just
love
happened?
Trump?
What the fuck just happened? Tell me.
Dude.
Do you remember anything?
I woke up and I think that building over there used to be the Senate.
No.
So I think we won, right?
Building gone.
That used to be a thing over there. That was absolutely a thing that I remember being not down on the ground so much.
Okay, Shell, hold on. I don't want to interrupt, but Shell does see a butted out menthol cigarette on the ground, and she picks it up and just dusts it off while Teeter's talking, and then puts it in under her sports bra for later.
I just stare in case a titty pops out when she's touching a bra at all.
Yeah, that's about a foot lower, just for geographical purposes. Yeah. So, Josh, are there any corpses around? Like, are there bodies? Like anything that, like, we can loot? Because I am a person that would be looting things because I do have a Boost Mobile bill that I have to make sure is paid. That is objective.
There are bodies around, but none in your general vicinity that would be.
Okay.
Teeter,
you got a light?
Yeah, of course.
Let's split this. Hold on.
I
dig my hand back in there and pull out the cigarette. And I was like, "You want to split this?" And I lean forward.
Yeah, I don't smoke, but I'm one of those guys that I always carry a lighter on me for a lady in case she needs a cigarette lit. I'm that kind of guy.
Right.
So yeah, I have my. You want a light?
Yeah, I'm healthy. I only do this when I'm drinking. Yeah, but yeah, I'll take a light. It's okay. We'll move on from there. So.
Well, here, come closer because it's windy.
Okay.
And I put my arm around Shell and just kind of bring her in real.
Yeah.
Close.
No, if I get smacked,
I have my arm.
Am I getting a rapey vibe? Because I just want to make sure that we're cool here. And so yeah.
He's already walked over and brushed off just your tits and your front area, and you're curious if you're getting a rapey vibe.
Yes, he's a 1 intelligence. I'm a 2. So please understand that we are barely lucky if we get off this block in one piece. So let's just let these two people, I'm not going to say lovebirds, but let these two make this communication happen organically, and eventually we'll find our way to point B. So okay,
I just want to use your mouth for a little bit.
Okay, my name's Shell.
Did I light the cigarette? Do I have to roll for
that?
Did I succeed, or did I let her
let's
face
roll for that.
I
in the off chance it's a critical fail, I want to see this.
I might have grabbed that lighter that a guy who always carries a lighter to light women's cigarettes always has, the one that shoots up like 8 fucking feet because like when a guy has to borrow a lighter, he wants to fuck with him.
Yeah.
So I may have grabbed the wrong lighter.
Okay, so we're gonna roll charm for that, and you've got one charm. So let's start there. And here we go.
Have a charm.
All right.
It is. Oh, are we gonna start this? A 10.
Okay.
Plus your 1
now
is
I have to lean. Now I have to lean in while making eye contact with him because I don't want to lose eye contact and get the cigarette with my Rod Stewart hair lit without burning my face. Now I'm a -1 charm. Let the games begin.
You're at -1 charm. Here you go.
Yeah.
And you got a 9, which is a 10, which is still passing. This has all worked exactly the way that both of you wanted it to.
Okay.
This is fantastic. So she's smoking now, and I'm imagining it's my penis clearly, but as she smokes, I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's anything obvious. Are there people running around? Helicopters? Is there anything I need to pay attention to besides the tank and of course the rebel building?
There's all sorts of stuff going on around. There's nothing in your immediate area that is of any interest, really.
I pick the corpses, and I found many guns and bullets and health packs with plus signs on them. I will pocket those for later. I have a rocket.
And yes, even though you guys may not be able to hear this right now, there is gunfire in the background. There are sirens every once in a while. Things sound very bad in the distance.
Okay.
Well, that voice told us that we have to get somewhere. Do you remember where it was?
We have to get to, it's White Hat, and the number was 25395, and we have to get to, let me just check. It's in my phone, right? So I can just play it again, Josh?
Well, it's not in your phone, but I will tell you that yes, White Hat 25395, who you've realized after the fact was Alex Jones, broadcasted
allegedly
that he wanted all Patriots to converge on the art gallery ASAP.
Okay, the art gallery on the, yeah, so let's go to, is there a sign that says where the art gallery is around that we can
Well, if
see?
you take a look at your map here, just up top, just on the screen. The art gallery is just above your head on the screen there.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
Michelle,
Yeah.
your tattoos are like art to me.
That's great. Which one?
You're like an art gallery.
I start crying. All right. Are you a dog person? By the way, are you a dog person? Do you enjoy animals?
Am I a dog person?
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some dogs. Like I used to know a guy who went hunting, and he would let me pet his dogs.
For the record, I put away my shotgun after he says that, and I say, good. All right, so we're ready to go. All right, so so if we look towards the art gallery, do we see anything obstacle-wise? Do we see anything that sticks out?
There seems to be a clearing going that direction that you can make your way through. It's about 30 yards southwest of the tank.
Okay. Hey, you're a strong guy, right? You look like somebody who knows karate. Do you want to see what's in the tank?
I would love to see what's in the tank, but shouldn't we go to the art place? Or can we take the tank there, maybe?
Listen, I need $26 to make sure my Boost Mobile stays on, but yes, if you want to see if that works, I'm in it. Make tank go.
I don't know. See, my uncle Dan, he was really good at fixing things, but I never let him have. You didn't want to get him drunk, but he taught me like how to fix some things. So I don't know. I could take a look, like where the air filter is, stuff. I could look at that.
I like, by the way, I like that we're having a full-on conversation while gunfire is going about. We should probably duck behind something, I would say, if we're going to have this conversation. All right, let's go rush the tank.
You start to move towards the tank, and as you get about 20 yards away, you hear somebody scream, and an Antifa jumps on top of the tank, and she pulls a Molotov cocktail off of the front of her, and she throws it into the top of the tank where you would go inside. And she screams, "I, they, her, them, am the greatest." And the tank explodes, and it throws her about 30 yards. And so she sails over your heads and lands on her tits where she had another Molotov cocktail and explodes. Just gone.
She might have had $26 on her. Wait, does she have any menthol cigarettes that are half smoked? I will take those as well.
Disappeared. She exploded real good. So she's gone. But the tank is also not an option. But it has left a second opening for you to pick from to make your way towards in the general direction of the National Gallery of Art.
What do you think, Teeter?
I think we should. I don't want to split up, but you go first.
I put out the menthol cigarette and I fold it and I throw it away because I'm a responsible person. Just kidding, I throw it on the ground. Yeah, I'll go first. Wait. A fellow patriot once gave me a drone. Now that drone's not a weapon, right? How many times can I use the drone to see ahead? Can I use it to scout ahead?
Well, of course you can use it, but let's find out how.
Okay.
It's one of the things that we got to work through together. So investigation tools. Let's take a look quickly at the hunter.
Josh, it's like you're using your shit already. We haven't even started.
No, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, hunter agenda.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Would that count as magic? Act under pressure? I don't know. Investigate a mystery, I guess, would be sharp.
Yep. I'm
okay,
fucking.
So you got 2 sharp. Okay, so let's say that you want to send your drone ahead. We'll roll sharp. and fuck it, use it once a turn. Like, I don't give a shit. Or once a encounter. How about that?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna roll
Yes,
for
I
you.
swear.
Unless you want to roll there.
Alright.
If you want to roll there, go for it.
I don't have my dice on me.
Okay.
I'll let you
Alright.
roll. Yeah.
So you got a 2.
It's
and you get a 6, which is 8. So it's not a complete win, but you did pretty good. So the drone scouts ahead. When it comes back, you check the video, and you see 3 people hiding behind the bushes in between these 2 directions that you've now got to choose to go through.
okay. So
that's pretty good for an all-ease drone.
yeah. Hey Teeter, I see 3 people. Now normally I would tell you I don't see nobody because I need that $26 and you look like you have cash on you. But since I like you, there's 3 people over there. At least 3 people. Can we sneak around them or do we have to go through them?
Yeah, I don't want it. There's 3 guys.
They are right in between the only 2 ways you've got to choose to go from, and there's no sneaking around because it's wide open.
Can I take the drone and just fly it in one of their skulls at a velocity that kills 2 at the same time, or like a bing 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 and takes them all out?
No.
Well, it's worth an ask. Hey, it's if you don't ask.
So, are these bad guys or good guys? Do we know?
You just know that there are at least 3 people there.
Do any of them say "I love dogs" on their shirt? Because I think I could work with them if they happen to be bad guys. Be like, "I love dogs." They'd be good guys after that because I love dogs.
This is a
I don't know. I
video
think they're
drone
good
from
guys, though.
Walgreens.
Okay. All right, let's make our way towards it. You're the bigger one though. You don't mind if I kind of hunker behind you? I
mean,
I got
I
got a
know
shotty.
You're a lady. I know you're a lady, but I've been upset lately, and there might be some farts coming out. So
True, it's true. But
no yelling at me.
I just got over pink eye. I don't want to get pink eye again, so I appreciate the heads up.
All right. Well, I just want to walk up to him. I want to say hello.
Mm-hmm.
I don't good people don't always hide behind things, but sometimes they do. That's what my mom always said. So,
While Teeter's going off on this, I turn and I open up this old, dingy, empty, Ulta makeup thing, and I scrape it out with my fingernail and put it on to pretty myself up a little bit under my bags. Sorry.
Okay, so you make your way through the bushes down below, and as you get through,
I just got that. You fuck. I'm not phased by that at all. I'm not phased by it. Can I roll if I'm phased?
if you want.
Does that mean charm?
Yes, charm. You got -1, so it's a 7. So you're phased a little bit.
You're a little woozy.
All right.
My plan is to walk up to those 3 gentlemen and see if they need some assistance, perhaps.
So you begin.
I'm clutching the shotgun behind my back just in case.
And you're walking towards them, and as you get just through the clearing where you can make eye contact, they jump out and surround you. It turns out it's 3 Antifas and a BLM. And they are very unhappy. How do you identify? They demand.
By driver's license?
Patriot. Love guns.
They're one of them.
Wait. I take my hand off the gun. What happened? What happened here? Do you guys know what happened? What happened?
I ain't no damn Mexican.
Oh, nope. Nope. That's not a thing you say out loud. Oh, God, the intelligence 1 guy. Yeah. I'm trying to I'm trying to relate with them. I'm like, because again, free spirit here, patriot, but free spirit. Guys, what happened? Explain to me. Do you know anything? What's going on? Why is the building exploded? Can you explain anything? Do you know what happened?
They are very unhappy with the Mexican comment. And
but I ain't.
You have 0 tough, and you're gonna have to roll against a slap because Antifa #1 slaps you. It was a 9, and so it hurts pretty bad. You're not going to take an entire harm, but another one of those slaps, you'll be feeling it for a while.
That's okay. I fall down on the ground crying.
Okay.
Pretty sure what that guy would do if you slapped him.
The Antifa behind Shell moves close to try and grab her so that she can't use her shotgun. And Shell is going to roll on that as well for tough. And Shell also has 0.
Meth will do that.
And gets a 10. So she steps forward and readies her shotgun as much as she can.
Okay, while I'm down on the ground, I bite somebody on their foot, comic style.
I blow the guy behind me. I just start fucking, because that's all I know.
They get very angry that you suggested they may be a guy. And the BLM kicks you. You're going to have to roll against that as well. So here we go. You got a 5 with your 0.
Oh, that's nice.
So Zaz takes a harm. Shell, takes 1 harm because she just got kicked. But
Damn.
The hurtful language has also expended 1 point from each of them because they could not believe you would say such a thing. You see Antifa 3 start to light a Molotov cocktail. He yells, "Run." And he pulls back to throw the Molotov cocktail right at where Teeter is sitting.
I'm face down, but...
Before he can make forward motion, a swarm of insects takes over, and the explosion happens inside of it. And it's contained just enough
Goddamn, they're gonna...
that you're not hurt, but Antifa 3 is gone. The swarm moves all the way around the circle and takes out every single one of the group that just attacked you. And then it focuses on Teeter. And the swarm
shit.
attacks Teeter. And then
I'm pretty sure I poop a little.
it stops. And it pulls back.
Wait.
And in front of you, having just taken the form of a swarm of insects,
Dad?
What's his catchphrase?
Steve Bannon says, "I'm so sorry, 27477. I had no idea it was you?" He says, looking at Teeter. "I don't get how all your bullshit works, but we don't have the goddamn time right now. We need someone at the art gallery." He says the libfags know something about the entrance. His head swings around to the west, and as it does, it takes the form of that swarm of insects again. And as his head snaps back and becomes Steve Bannon again, he goes, "Oh shit, fuck, I've got to go. Get there. Follow what the founders intended. Go down on Madison." And the swarm takes off.
Madison better be a girl. That's all I'm saying, because, well, that's, you know.
Madison Drive. Madison's the drive all the way to... Yeah, okay. Wow, that's a lot to take in. So much.
I have to confess something, Shell. I kind of have a guardian, and I guess I got Steve Bannon as a guardian, which is cool. You know, he helped me out in like 6th grade, but nobody knew who he was, so it was just kind of creepy. But every once in a while, he appears and helps.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, can we loot the bodies? Because they might have menthol cigarettes, and I need $26 to keep my Boost Mobile on.
The swarm has taken almost everything away from all of these guys. But you are able to gather one Molotov cocktail that made it through, and $12.
So the most flammable things on these people survived.
Indeed, they did.
Nice.
Okay.
And by the way, I will tell you, because you both have...
Zero tough?
No. But just enough knowledge that Steve Bannon is White Hat 78383. And what he just said when he looked at Teeter was, "I'm so sorry, 27477." I had no idea it was you. I'm not sure that
God, I hope
Teeter's
I'm really Trump.
Idea that Steve Bannon was his spirit is entirely true.
Well, why was he hanging out in my 6th grade class?
I don't think that he was. We're going to get there in
No.
a second. Anyways.
Well,
I have so many questions. Okay.
Ask any question. Well, you have to roll for that, and there's some things you got to do with your characters to ask questions if you want, which you can certainly do.
Right.
You have the first time in each mystery that you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, you may ask one question from the investigative mystery list. So you did just see Steve Bannon, who is a monster, and so you could use that if you'd like. You can use the Occult Confidential to ask a question from that list.
Let me, Occult Confidential.
Here's the list of things you can ask. And you got to roll for this, of course. You can ask me one of the following questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? Or what is being concealed here? And depending on your roll, I will answer that question as good as I think that roll is. If you get a 12 plus, you may ask me anything you want about the entire mystery, not just those.
Okay.
So, if you'd like to roll for that.
Do we each get to ask, or is this like a both of us have to ask?
This is you.
Okay.
This is your move, the Occult Confidential.
Can you ask? Can you roll? Can you try that again?
Well, I can roll for you, and then we can decide what you can.
Okay. Sure.
So, you rolled a 7.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
-1 is a 6. So that is right in the middle of, as middle of the road as you can get. So I'm going to add for you half a question, which is what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? Or what is being concealed here?
Man, I think asking that big question, what's being concealed here, with a 6, it's just going to be, you're not going to get much of anything. But if you go for a lesser question, like what can hurt him, that might be helpful.
That is exactly where. That's why I was kind of like I was throwing that. I was like, what can hurt him?
What can hurt the monster that is Steve Bannon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
just in case.
You'll notice that he is missing an eye.
Right.
And that was because he got vaccinated.
Oh, that dummy.
That
dummy.
Oh, it's probably the microchips. I knew it. I knew the microchips. I had a guy at a gas station, a fellow patriot that I was servicing, and he was talking about that, and he said that the microchips, the key was the microchips. Okay. Makes sense. It's all part of the plan. Sheeple. Okay. All right. It's a lot to take in for a moment. All right. So we have to head down Madison, right?
Wait,
Teeter.
We can't trust him if he's been vaccinated.
You just blew my mind, Teeter. You're some kind of genius, aren't you?
Well, I am smarter than my pa, but he was bigger than me, so...
As he's saying this, I'm reaching on the ground looking for half-lit cigarettes.
So. I'm looking at her ass as she's bent down.
So, Shell is searching the entire way down the street as you make your way down Madison. And Shell is looking in the gutters and tops of garbage cans for cigarettes. Well, Teeter is... did you see the video the other day of the creep in the supermarket? where the women were leaning over the frozen foods, and he was just walking up behind them and pretending to hump about 3 inches off their backs. He was doing that the entire way, just way closer than he should be, pretending to hump the entire way. And as you approach the National Gallery of Art, you're around the corner, and there's debris this entire way, and just things are in shambles. And as you get closer, you can see that there's kind of some debris pushed aside that makes as a makeshift path towards the front doors of the National Gallery of Art, and you can hear some voices arguing ahead of you.
Do we recognize any of the voices?
No.
Can we make out what they're
saying yet? You can only just hear that they're kind of echoing down this makeshift corridor of debris and things.
Yeah. Do they say the words like,
Hey, Shell, I think there's some fuckers up there.
can we try the drone thing again?
You can.
Okay, let's try the drone thing again.
Let's just double check here.
It always helps to have patriots on your side. And I give like a wink to Teeter.
I pick up a rock and I throw it towards them to distract them from where we are.
Let's do the drone first. You got
so
a 12.
Teeter.
Ooh. Okay, the drone gets a 12.
Okay.
So you get the video back, and what you can see are three guys. They are minion level guys, and they are magtards. They all are dressed up. They've got guns, and they have MAGA hats on. And what the video shows you is that one of them pulls his neck gaiter down, and he says, "I ain't never gonna wear no face masks. I'll fuck those lib cucks in the holes I leaves in their heads." And then he uses his gun to push the gaiter back into place on his face. But you see that there are 3 of them, and they're obviously very smart, but they seem to, be on the same side.
Okay. Hey, Teeter.
Yeah.
Everybody's probably on edge right now. It's probably smart if you go in talking first. If they see a girl like me, they're gonna probably, it might frighten them a little bit.
Well, if they need some blowing, I'm gonna do it. I'll do that for my country.
I didn't ask you to.
Kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
wait.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
okay.
I'm just into women. I'm just like, doing things with women and stuff. So, I'm gonna go talk to those guys, and I'll give you a signal if it's all cool.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, and again, no bodies around. Josh, I assume there's nothing we can loot of value
I just
around.
want to fucking loot everything.
Yeah,
Nothing-
that's
Too much fallout.
that's Shell's. Yeah, that's Shell's thing, bro. It's what's that, Josh?
Nothing at the moment. Nothing you see. I mean, in the immediate vicinity. No.
Okay, everything's locked and loaded. All right, I'm gonna make sure I can protect my fellow patriot Teeter. As he goes in, I'm not gonna make any suspicious movements, but I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on him and making sure he's okay with the other 2. Yeah.
Okay, so Teeter approaches this group of 3 men, and he's got 1 charm. So let's roll here quickly. He gets a 3, which gives you 4. So, as you approach...
That's fair.
And they yell, "The fuck are you doing, bitch?" And Teeter...
27477, reporting.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Do I sense they're aggressive?
You better start answering questions real goddamn soon, you piece of shit.
I was told to come here and talk to Steve Bannon about some things.
Hold on a second. You like Steve Bannon?
I mean, I'd blow him if he asked me to.
All right, boys. Light them up.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't suck no dick. I'm straight. I like women. I got a woman out back here. I could probably touch her boobs, and she'd be okay with that. Show you I'm straight.
You better get this done real fucking quick, boy. Get her out here and show us her tits. They've all got their guns on.
All right.
And you guys better start figuring something out here because they are not happy.
Yeah, they're not
I go
happy.
up the shell. I walk out the shell. I grab her by the pussy, and I drag her in so they can all see I'm with a girl.
Shell lets this happen, oddly enough. Yeah, I was gonna say. Shell.
All right, you got a 7.
She wants to see it.
On. I don't even know what that would be. It's an 8. It's an 8. Anyways, they allow this to happen, and they relax a bit, but they don't drop their guns just yet.
I start singing
both of you,
"God Bless America" while he's doing it, like just the whole song, like just beginning to end while he's doing it, just to prove that I am also a super patriot.
Okay, so you have how many charm?
Oh, I think I might have negative charm.
Let's find out.
I have 1 charm.
Added to 8 is 9. So one of the guys still keeps his gun. He's not pointed at either of you, but he's still got it up. But the other 2 have dropped their guns now, and they're holding their hats. And
I go up to that guy who still has a gun, and I'm like, "Here, smell this, smell this. It was all over her. She's really a girl, man. Smell it. Like, it's definitely, like, she's hot, man."
While he's doing that, I go, 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years.
Teeter, what is your charm?
Like
my charm?
45 charm, I think is what he has.
It's 1.
I was close.
Plus a 6 is a 7. So he believes that Shell is a woman, but he doesn't seem to change his mind about anything else.
But you like it, dude, right? Like, that's some good tang.
He goes, all right.
Do we roll for it?
Start talking.
I asked
why the fuck are the 2 of you here?
Oh, I don't know. We had a thing on our phone say we had
defend our country. Steve Bannon sent us.
All right. You see any of them lib fags on the way over here?
Yes. Yeah, they're like 3 or 4, but then they got eaten by bees. It was really fucked up.
There was even a colored one.
I bet there was. I bet there fucking was.
Dead now. Dead.
Swarm of bees, you say?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I said that. Hold on one sec.
Oh.
Any of you guys got a lighter?
You know.
Yeah, I got a lighter, baby.
Seen some weird shit last 12 hours or so.
Yeah, what happened?
Normally, I wouldn't be too keen on hearing such ridiculous goddamn talk. But we heard some lib fags over across the way, and they said something about a key vial. Something about a hidden goddamn basement. So we're just sitting here waiting for them to show up. What are you 2 supposed to do now that you're here?
We're gonna meet White Hat. Oh. Probably shouldn't have said that. Hey, let's take a moment real quick and thank the Lord Almighty that we're safe. Take a moment to pray. Let's all pray together. I think right now we've done a lot. Let's pray. I feel like that's what we really need right now.
Just a fucking second. What the fuck do you know about white hats? And why the hell would they want to talk to you? You ain't look like shit to me. Sounds like goddamn fake news. Right, Earl? Earl says, "Why'd you use my name, retard?" Anyways.
I like that word. That was my nickname in high school. How'd you know?
Is there any chance that, like, you know, Teeter is like getting along with these guys a lot, like he's earning their trust? I mean, from this conversation,
they're listening. but they're not entirely convinced. That's why they want to know why a white hat would send the two of you here.
Why are we?
She's gonna blow anybody who needs blowed, and whenever you're building a whole new country, people need to blow jobs. So I thought that I would escort Shell here because you suck dick, right?
My body, my choice. Just kidding.
Earl coughs a little bit.
She's here to service those who need servicing.
Earl says, "I think we should hear him out."
Good, thanks, Earl.
So the
you
three
get
of
a
them,
blowjob too. Shell, you give him some head whenever he wants.
Peter, I'm not so comfortable with all of a sudden you just doling out my body like it's goddamn.
Shut up. Do you want to fucking die? Do you want to fucking die? Suck some dick.
Hey.
Suck the dick. Suck it.
So
all right,
the
Earl.
three guys, they huddle together, and they talk for a second, and they pop up, and they say, "All right, here's the deal. All three of us give blowjobs."
All right, I'll suck it.
And they pull their guns back up again. They train them back on you. The fuck did you just say?
I was kidding. I ain't no queer. I was just because Shell's nervous.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. How are you guys not finding this hilarious? Are you Antifa?
They put their guns back down.
Maybe
and they say,
they is Antifa.
Here's the deal. We each give blowjob. We will give you half a case of Bud Light and 2 hits of meth, and you can go in the front door here.
I'm in. Move. I push Teeter out of the way, and I dive in like a fucking SeaWorld like dolphin. And it's just, can you roll for that?
Yep.
SeaWorld dolphin.
On. You know what? You're gonna roll tough on that because I think that works. You've got 0. You roll an 8, so it's not a smooth roll completely, but you do end up right in front of a dick, and
yeah.
Somehow you scabbed your knees.
I mean, have you seen these knees? I mean, yeah, these knees have seen some miles.
So the guys decide that was good enough. You guys now have
Good enough.
full tummy.
Shell, I appreciate you doing that, and I give her a kiss on the lips, and I'm like, oh, I forgot you had cum all over your face. I would not have kissed you if I knew you had cum all over your face. I'm just proud of you, honey.
Be careful. That's how Mike Patton gave me a cold sore. So just be careful. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's one of them rock stars.
So you've now got a full tummy, half a case of Bud Light, and 2 hits of meth.
Those give us
carry the beer.
What do any of these new items give us stat advantages, and what are they if so?
I believe that with the lifestyles the two of you live, that 2 cans of beer and a hit of meth, either or, probably give you a health point back, a harm point if you need it at some point.
Okay.
Well,
so
in
you make your way.
Rampage, it's like 40% for a 6-pack. So.
Jesus Christ, he knows the stats of Redneck Ramp. Guys who are watching this, if anybody's watching this at all, that is amazing. You have no idea. I type in Elvis lives, and nobody hurts me for the rest of the game. That is actually the God code to Redneck Rampage. You're welcome.
So you make your way to the front doors, and it's not closed because one of the doors is hanging off the hinges, and so you're able to walk right through into the art gallery. And as you enter, you can hear chanting. And from the left, you hear one thing, and from the right, you hear something completely different. On the left, you hear, and don't grade me on my Latin here, because I can't speak it. You hear Caitor ad unum omne sumus, and from the right you hear other chanting, and it says Facis ge crimnibus, Facis ge crimnibus. But you don't see anybody, and it's hazy inside. You can tell there's been fighting here somewhat recently, but that's all you see and hear at the moment.
Well, we're going right because we ain't going no fucking lefty.
Do we notice anything weird going on? Are they surrounding anything? Is there anything that sticks out that would give us a smell? Smell is actually
chanted in Latin and smoke covering the entire place.
Yeah, I yell back at her, Earl, can I get a gun? Yeah. Okay.
I will say that one of you should be able to Teeter does have some historical documents and things like that.
Got them from the library.
That he may be able to use to look up maybe what things are being chanted in the background here.
One of my favorite details of any... Yeah, that's amazing. The public library.
Well, I pull out a giant wad of paper I keep in my back pocket, usually rolled up, and I start flipping through it looking for like Latin phrases that Q has taught me to look for to identify pedophiles and demon lovers.
Okay, so you've got 1 sharp to start with, and you roll a 9, which is a 10. So
yay!
You were able to figure out very quickly that quaitur ad unum omne sumnus, that you hear being chanted from the left, translates to where we go one, we go all.
Oh, God damn it.
And you realize that from the right, what you're hearing is fas sis gay criminibus, is be gay, do crime.
Well done, Josh. That is a reference.
Well, I tell Shell what I've discovered using my historical documents, and then I say I don't know what to fucking do. My brain's hurting pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
If you want to be gay, and do crimes, I'm down. I mean, I'll do it. Like I'm not gay, but I like women.
How many people are in this room?
The 2 of you, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, we walked.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. So we don't see anybody, but we do hear the chanting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I say splitting up is the worst idea ever. I like the balance that we have.
A bright light flashes right in front of the both of you, and you hear, "Stop!"
Jesus Christ.
Thank God.
All right.
I mean, yes.
There's a ghostly figure that coalesces out of this bright light that's just flashed in front of you. And he says, "Finally, it's me. White Hat 27477. I've been trying to guide you, Teeter, for your entire goddamn life. You're the only one that can play this role and get us into the prime future. I can only explain so much now, but to move forward from here, move back to the entrance and press the keystone and the bottom leftmost stone to enter the Vault of Promise."
The fuck is a keystone?
Oh, and one more thing. Shell, Sanchez, and he disappears again.
No, Sanchez!
And he's gone.
I pushed Teeter out of the way. No, what about Sanchez? You can't, no. Okay. Is he like, he just disappears in the middle of us, or does he go out a door? Can I look on the other side? Like, I'm that kind of an idiot that would chase it.
Disappears just as he showed up.
Ah, Sanchez.
Why?
I cry again.
Shit disappearing all the time.
I am crying right now. Like just bawling, but like the where you can't talk cry, because that's, yeah.
Well, whatever I was going to do, I can't do right now because if there's a girl crying near me, I got to put my arms around her and help cheer her up. That's still what my dad had taught me to do with the crying girl. So,
I have $12 right now, right? He puts his arm around me. I go, hey, do you have $14? Is what I ask him.
maybe we can find a way to get you that money. We'll talk
All right, cool.
about it later.
I got this Boost mobile bill I gotta pay, and I need $26. Currently, we have 12.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, Keystone.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
It's the dumbest.
A girl crying. I don't know what it is.
All right, I'll send you the
Auto
link to my
when I make you
OnlyFans page. Yeah. All right, Keystone.
So what's this Keystone? I love the Keystone Pipeline, and I am tired of the libs trying to take it away from us.
Yep.
Okay, but another thing that Teeter has is blueprints. So we're going to roll against his sharp, because we're going to take a look at the blueprints and figure out what all that means. So let's do that here.
Got them from the library too.
7.
Hey, Teeter. Yeah. I got this drone. If I point it at your blueprints, do you think it'll tell us where to go? Like these two idiots who don't know how anything works. Like...
So you got an 8, but that's enough to figure out that Keystone means the topmost stone in the arch of the entranceway. And so you both walk over, and you can see the Keystone, and you can see the bottommost left stone as well. And do you press them?
Push them.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Push them. Yeah.
You guys push them.
That's like the coolest thing that I've always wanted to do ever since I watched Scooby-Doo and shit as a kid. Is to push like fucking stones.
Yes.
And have shit go. Fucking. Do you want to push one too, Shell?
Yeah, actually, I have a mantra that I say. Since you know,
wait. Go ahead.
I swear by my last tooth that this sleuth will find the truth, or meth. Praise be. So that's what I say as I push that thing forward.
Well, I want you to bend down and push the bottom one, and I'll get the top one up there.
I know where he's going with this because as dumb as I am, I'm not too stupid. So I do a whale tail. You know, I pull the thong that I have, and it's like old as dirt. Like, I mean, it is not a good one. Even the tag's like sticking out, and it's like all frayed. But I still pull it up above the jeans. So it
has the thrift store price tag on it.
Yes, just so I can return it later. Yeah, that's right. See, Teeter knows what's up.
Green ones are half off Tuesdays. So you both press one of the stones, and just to the right of the entrance, while you're looking at it, the floor opens, and there's a stairway leading down to what Hammer's Guardian called the Vault of Promise.
Okay. Now,
I always want to see fucking stairs do that.
Do I see old menthol cigarettes like dirted out on the ground down that stairway?
You check the entire way down and don't find a single one.
Ah, God damn it. So I pull out another one out of my bra. Let's go.
You reach the bottom of the stairs, though. Yeah.
I was going to say, can I please send the dro down real quick? Just because that's been... How many times have I used this thing? How many times can I use it?
I said once per encounter, and so right now you're good.
Okay,
we'll
cool.
roll for it. You got an 8 this time, so the drone goes down. You get back the video, and you can see some flickering lights, but it's not good enough to tell you what really is going on. You just see a couple...
Teeter? I see flickering lights, but it's not good enough to know what's going on.
I don't like me no raves, so if that's what's going on down there, I'm
You don't like raves?
Gen X ass.
Yeah.
They ruined America. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. It's what, 2021? Yeah. At this time, yeah. I don't think raves happening.
Well, I mean, we went to all this trouble and we got told to press the button by the thing, so we should probably go down this. I mean, we were told about this for a reason, so I think we're safe. Nobody here seems to be out to really harm us.
Worst comes to worst, Ghost Bannon. Yeah, Ghost Bannon might help us out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll have another ghost, but we can't trust him. He got vaccinated.
It's true. It's true. See, you're a thinker, Teeter, and I appreciate that. That's one thing I really need more of is thinkers in my life. And you like dogs.
I love dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just started doing my hair again, just in case.
Beagles are the
doing one of these.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Teeter?
I like beagles the best.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. All right, cool. Let's make our way down there.
So you reach the bottom of the stairs, and you see that there are just some candles off on the side of the room.
That's dangerous.
Ooh,
So
I
it's just
grab one.
barely lit, but just enough so you can see in the center of the room is an altar of sorts, and in the center of that altar is a flask.
I already grabbed a candle, just for the record, Teeter. Do you want one? No. Okay, we'll just move along.
No. Get her.
Hey, Teeter, a flask.
No, I got a lighter if I need some lighting. Is it an ice flask?
Hold on.
You approach the flask, and you see
I use the candle.
that it's not exactly a heart shape, but close, and set into the front of it is a brass key.
Is there any wording or anything that's around it that would kind of indicate what it is, like eat me or drink me?
You pick
This
up the
is
flask.
archaeological. This is old because it's underground and it's deep underground. So
True.
This is very old. This is old stuff down here. So
Yeah. He is the guy who studied the public libraries. He's the smart one. Yeah.
they put old stuff underground, and like the deeper it is, the older it is. So
Do I have to?
don't touch it. Don't even point at it. Let's look at it.
Hey, we should just ignore it and go on down the hall. Just to fuck with Josh's story.
It's our story. If you can do whatever you want.
No.
Okay,
you were saying something. You said
You've already asked if it says
could
anything
just
on
be
it. So
art.
Shell has already picked it up, and on the bottom, she notices that it
Not
says
to.
VII Secretum Claves Reserere Deorum.
Hey, Teeter, can you translate this with your historical documents?
Yep. Let me take a guess. So Va is, I think he's an old king. Yeah, Va. That's right. I'm pounding that joke in the fucking ground.
I used to date Steve Vai in the '80s. Just an FYI.
He gave me herpes.
You rolled a
Get
10,
little body.
plus your 1 is an 11.
Holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
I read it like a goddamn champ is what I fucking did.
All of a sudden, you're fluent in Latin.
You know that it translates roughly to the 7 secrets of God. It's not exact, but you're 7 secrets of God.
This must be Trump's diary.
Or the 7 keys of God, something to that effect.
And you said how many keys are on the thing in front of it?
It says VII, which is indeed 7.
Oh, I thought you said there was a flask and a key, and then you said the translation
there is a single key set into the front of this flask.
Just ignore it. It's a single key. We're looking for 7 keys.
Ah, that's a good point. He's right.
That's not what we're looking for.
Let's just move along then. I'll just ignore it.
Before you place the flask back down and walk away, you notice that on the pedestal, under where that was sitting, is an etched drawing of a fountain, and above it is a faint outline of Lady Justice.
This must be where she pisses.
Is that the Statue of Liberty?
No, Lady Justice's Metallica album cover.
Ah, good old Metallica. Did I ever tell you that how I got this cold sore?
No.
Behind Ides?
Was it Lars?
Uh,
Ides?
All right, so do you want to take the key? Do you want to take the flask? Is there anything in the flask? Does it do a jiggle? Does it sound like there's liquid in the flask?
When you pick it up, you notice that there is something inside. There's something sloshing around for sure.
There is something.
I don't know. Something is sloshing around inside.
Let's hang on to that.
I'm smelling it.
And the key, and then let's head to I guess I don't know, Supreme Court.
Wait! I'm smelling this shit before we go anywhere.
That's cool. It's cool.
Okay, we'll roll for that. See what you get. An 11 plus your 1.
You don't even need to look at my stats.
You smell blood. It's blood inside of the...
Oh, shit.
Oh, irony.
It is
Blood
very
too.
irony. That's correct.
Oh, that's good. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to suggest...
whole thing is going out to dads.
That you roll once more to see if you can check any of your historical documents for anything that might match a fountain and Lady Justice. This time you got an 8,
All right,
9.
sure.
You realize very quickly that you should probably make your way to the fountain at the Spirit of Justice Park, just south of the Capitol building.
Shit.
Right here.
That's not the Supreme Court.
No, it's not. But that's why
Go.
you did
I
that.
know with this fountain.
And that
Let's go to the fountain. I think we have to do that.
is where we will leave off for the next episode.
Oh, fuck.